Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Berserk manga read-through, where today we start Volume 20. We're basically at that threshold of the halfway point in the storyline in terms of the volumes, anyway. Not necessarily the chapter numbers, but 20th volume. We've come so far, yet we have so much further to go. We're starting chapter 155 today, where we left on the note that demons have... the blood-soaked torture chamber, the possession that has happened has seeped through the chapel, and Mozgus is screeching his final standoff, standing strong in his faith, while a very interesting thing dangles above his head, and Guts is in pursuit. So we're starting Volume 20 with this beautiful, beautiful cover art of Casca with her bleeding brand holding a glowing winged entity. If there's anything that a glowing winged entity represents, I think we know exactly what. It's a very interesting looking volume cover there. So let's see how that plays out as we scroll down and start our first volume, as we've got the little pair of eyes coming out of the corpse pile. For the first chapter of Casca being in the demon embrace, and our first chapter is called The Spider's Thread. Being protected by the child. Wonderful. So, our lovely demon child is housing her in her spirit that she's been consumed in to keep her protected. The Spider's Thread, as we have Mozgus, eyes going both ways. Come at me! Giant thing with just a pair of eyes and a big-ass nose. Just vengeful, tortured spirits coming back from the dead. God damn you! Master, please withdraw. Huh? Moz? Oh no. Oh no. So this thing turned Goatman into a pseudo-apostle. With whatever the fuck this tentacle-ass thing is. This Balet spider thing. I shall accept anyone's Let Father Mozgus! He starts like gurgling at the mouth, frothing at the mouth. The tentacles of this thing just whipping around through the air, assuming that might be going for all of these guys as well. We're about to get pseudo Mozgus Apostle and potentially the torture gang as well. Oh, Guts is going to have his work cut out for him. Buddy. Hey, buddy, we keep on going up, but I need to go down. We're lost. Say what? Running from that thing's more important right now. We'll hide somewhere and wait for this to blow over. Please be safe, Elaine. Okay, you okay? You're not hurt? No. Just a little finger. It's still coming. I've got it. The chapel should be this way. The doors are thick. We can barricade. And then they look right up the staircase. There's just like a seeping flood of spirits coming down. And then at the bottom of the stairs, we've got a large one. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Luca! Close your eyes! And then Jerome knocks them all down to keep cover of them. What? What the? Oh, shit. Powerful little dude, isn't he? So he just like blasting out. Okay. What the hell? Just blasting on through. Oh, fuck. Right into the hands of Mozgus. And just the gang behind him. What the fuck? I have witnessed a miracle. Oh, this is what the Lord intends. To use this power to guide the people. Uh-oh. Elaine? Wait, that's Elaine! What? It's Casca! Hey, Flatface, give the lady to me. Hey. Who are you? I know the girl in the back is the witch's friend. Aha! That shall not happen. This witch is the ringleader of the evil spreading through Albion. I must show God's victory to the masses by burning her at the stake. It is my mission. What do you mean, witch? You guys are the shady ones. When they hear about this back home, I'm finished. Guess we've got to fight. What? Do you intend to hinder my holy task? My disciples do not have hearts tolerant of the Lord's enemies. Oh my god. Yeah, they've been spruced up with a bit of whatever the fuck that floating thing has. Little spidery balet thing? This is our assumption that it's a balet, but I mean, we'll see. Oh? Oh? You want some of this? Come get it. Get back, kid. This is dangerous. Throws the goddamn hook on his chain right into the column, pulls it back. Smashes the column. Holy! We just see an explosion. A little at the top of the tower. As things start to clatter down, so people are like, look! Up there! What? What in the world is happening in the tower? Wow. You gotta be kidding! See? Look! I knew they weren't human! See? See? There's no way I can take these guys. Oh, what the fuck? They just tumbled. Take a bit of a tumble, take a bit of fall with Sidro holding Jerome, Jerome holding that girl. I forget her name. Nina, right? Holding Nina, and then Luca. This fucking... What the fuck? Is like... Oh, Skull Knight's here too! He's like... So the eye darts to the side real quick. Because we've got Skull Knight on approach. Yeah, okay. Come on, come on! The presence feels stronger! Wait! That's the end of the spider's thread. What a tease of a chapter! My god! What a tease of a chapter. That's fucked. Right into chapter 156, please. Keep it going. This has just been like a motor of chapters in this current birth ceremony chapter. There's so much. Those who dance at the summit and those who creep in the depths. Chapter 156. He's twirling! He's twirling! They're just like all holding each other back, and Guts is just rushing as fast as possible to get up the top here. Here comes the next one, buddy! Just pull him up! Interesting. So we've got a Skull Knight confrontation with this thing up the top as well. What the hell's going on here? Is this place a monster den? Wow. Luca, Nina. Ah, she's heavy. Don't you dare drop Luca. This is Luca's weight. What I'm holding onto right now is Luca's life. Now everything you are is in the palm of my hand. If I were to take these hands and... Jerome, look after Nina. What the fuck, dude? No! Luca was the best of you. Luca's such a good character. She dropped herself. But then Nina, was Nina having thoughts here about having that control of her and being able to, like, if I was just to, like, let the intrusive thoughts win and just drop you, like, she's like, I'm holding on to everything that you are right now and I could just let it go. And then she, like, drops down. Obviously Nina's like, hurry, run! Luca! Why? Holy shit, man. Luca. Oh. Boop. Huh? What's that? Rushing down the side of the building. Oh, and then in pursuit, Skull Knight. Death? Look at that full shot, man. Grabbing Luca. Okay. Interesting. Grabbing Luca and going right back down to the ground. While this thing is still doing its thing. Luca. Just all of these shadows dancing around right now. It's crazy. Coming down here in pursuit of this thing. What was that? It flew. Luca. So we're cutting behind so many things at the moment. It's like, oh, we ain't got time for that. Because this guy's just been sitting here doing this the whole time. Just like wheeling it up. He's like, what are these guys fucking doing? I'm waiting for the panel to come onto me so I can do stuff off camera. I've just been off screen. Wheeling up this hook while they have a conversation. Wham! And throws it at him. Get down! Throwing another pillar at him as it crashes once again. Only to meet the giant slab of iron itself, the Dragon Slayer, as it just shatters it upon impact. There's our boy as he comes in to save the day. And he gets that eye line of Casca being held by Mozgus. Holy shit, and no hesitation. No hesitation, rushes right in just like a whirlwind. I'm going to take this moment as well, because it's been a hot minute since I've really sat back and just had to stare at the camera and tell you guys once again is how fucking good is the art style. how good. And something that I haven't mentioned it because we all know how good it is, so I haven't been constantly frothing about it, but I was thinking about this the other day because I was glimpsing those earlier Black Swordsman chapters again the other day, like the very beginning of the manga, and I was praising the art then for good reason because it's still good, and I'm just looking at it like now at this point and seeing like that evolution over all of the years that this manga had been running for up to this point, and it's just so insane to see like the quality increase of like the detailing and just the art style being like perfected, because like I've had this conversation and mentioned this as well in previous Berserk episodes when I was referencing where Dragon Ball started, and then there was like what's considered like the peak of what Dragon Ball looks like, and it's definitely in that Cell Saga, Buu Saga era of Dragon Ball that is like the most iconic visual style that most people relate to for the most part. I feel like we're in that current like point where you're like getting that like such an iconic style that just feels very comfortable at this point, like it's no longer new, it's very well established, and you're seeing like the detailing just really coming into its own here. It's so cool to see Black Swordsman now and Black Swordsman back then. It's crazy. So Guts just moving in here with that sword. Guess he needs Casca. He needs to get her the hell out of here. Just a sea of death in like this pit with Skull Knight and Luca, where Luca's like, did I just get rescued by death? Hi. You're Death, aren't you? Girl, why did you choose to die? Hey, cut it out. I'm not that commendable. See, that tower's awfully tall, but it juts out in several sections. I wouldn't have slammed straight into the ground. I thought maybe if one of those sections had those trees on it, it might break my fall or only my legs. But now that I think about it, maybe it was crazy. At the time, I thought that was all I could do for everyone to survive. But now I just keep trembling. But it looks like I didn't make it. I get the feeling I was lucky not to feel any pain. But this, either way, doesn't look like heaven. It's not. These are the burial grounds that extend across the base of the tower. Huh? Oh. So, in other words, I'm still alive. So it would seem. But if you want to remain so, stay there. Ooh, he dismounts. Show yourself. As he pulls out the sword. What? What is this thing? So obscured in shadow. Is it a Balet with legs, dude? Oh, and we cut away from it again. We're like, I'm getting teased, and we're at the end of the chapter as well, fuck's sake. So you are the infamous Black Swordsman. I do not know your reasons. Oh, what the fuck? But I shall by no means relinquish this witch. In the name of God's righteousness, they all have wings. It's the end of this chapter. Holy shit. So their pseudo-apostle power that they've been given, obviously getting their sort of anime power-up, is they've been given fucking angel wings. Holy shit. Okay. 157, baby. Next chapter. Hell's Angels. Fitting title. Hell's Angels, dude. Okay. Yeah, long range enemies. Need those throwing knives, dude. Blocked by one of the guardians. You fool who rebels against God, you shall pay for this sin with your blood. By the giant wheel. Wow. Apostles? No, they're not. Looks like they're pseudos. But this feeling in my neck. There'll be plenty of trouble, and there's 7 of them. From monsters in the cellar to angels in the tower. I'm fed up with this farce. And Casca being right there. He's like, he's like, God damn it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is he here? Monsters, angels, and the Black Swordsman? What's going on? And Luca up and flew away. Black, you know about that guy? Before we were dispatched here, we Holy Iron Chain Knights followed him around for 2 years. Why? Got me. Only those at the top know. Huh. I'm not too sure about things, but that means he's a big name. I knew I was on target. Hey, what are you doing? Ain't it obvious? I'm doing him a favor. Look in front of you. Go first, man. He's still there. Guts, behind you. Oh, man. We've got Flailing Hookman who's coming in. Leaping over the edge. Far out. Slamming the hook claw down. Ooh, as Guts sends that sword right through his arm. Blood splattering across him. Nice. Look at that. There's something weird on your head, boy. Jerome can see Puck as well. Awesome! Only because I'm in his corner. Wow. Oh, we got this dude with this little pincers on either side. Gonna get straight punched. My Guts' iron fist. Oh, missed. How did he get so close? Tries kicking him. Gone. Oh my god. Ooh, he's going for the eyeballs. He's gonna get the eyeballs out. Oh, he bites it. This is classic Guts right now. He's like, when he gets to this point, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna bite it like I bit Griffith's sword to try and obtain victory. That took him off guard. Bites down on his little clamping thing and headbutts him into the wall. Knocks him off guard. Still dodging the sword, ever so slightly. Agile fucker. Man, so close. The bite of Guts is a cut above. Oh, here comes Giant Wheel Boy. Giant Wheel's coming through. Can't avoid it. He's just gonna like straight strike it. Wow. It put a dent in it. Is that enough to change the trajectory of it? And knocked Guts straight into the ground. And he's like whoosh, crashing through. Farnese finally makes it back up here. After all of that. Like totally out of breath. Just witnessing this mess. What? Guts getting back up. This is one hyper level fight. This is bad, kid. We really should run. I'm worried about Luca too. Yeah, I'm used to it. What are you saying? We wait for an opening and snatch Casca. You want to abandon her? Are you serious? If you're a knight, then die in battle for women and children. I want to live for women. Oh man. Just love his focused face. Okay. The little executioner hood comes off. And we're looking at him. Oh, God. Look at them with their hoods off. Dude jumps over the back of him with his arm in his mouth instead. He's like, here's that arm you cut off of me. Oh, and this guy. Oh, my God. And then Mozgus in the back with a bunch of them too. One step further. That's the end of Hell's Angels. God damn. These chapters are like so immensely action-packed. So immensely action-packed. And we're just busting through them. Because we're also, in the same time, these chapters feel so much shorter as well because it's also doing we've been doing stories in multiple different places for a while instead of sticking with one group. So now we're back with Luca at the base of the tower and Skull Knight. Where Skull Knight is going to confront Small Shadow. What is this? What's happening? Here, before my eyes. Interesting shot. One unknown in the depths of depths. Death and some strange monster in a field of corpses. It's like I've strayed into someone's bad dream. It's not terrifying, so much surreal. No, if I'm going to say that, then those monsters in the tower and Mozgus and his are the same. Even Elaine. What the hell is happening? Here, on holy ground. This indescribable malaise. It's like the real world has begun to crack, starting here. Well, yeah, because they're trying to recreate the eclipse. Okay, still obscured in shadow. Oh, it's talking! It's talking, it's whispering. This is my garden. Living humans can leave. It's whispering. It's also a speedy fucker too. Oh shit. Skull Knight slashes, removing all of those little tentacle needles. Oh, it does not feel good about that. Trying to leap from behind to attack. Skull Knight's sword. Psh, right through it, okay. Oh shit, now it's going for Luca. Skull Knight darts around to quickly see Luca being snatched and taken away from it. Did it increase in size too? What the hell? Not bad. With such wounds, he can't get far though. However, that form of his... What the hell? Alright, Luca wakes up. Oh, this is not good. What is this place? Huh. What the fuck, dude? Oh, wow. There you go. What is that? A deific image. An idol made of the skin and bones of priests. It's not like those made of stone. Who? True power dwells within. Who are you? I'm nobody, never having been anyone, known by none, buried in oblivion. Am I? My earliest memory is of being in the trash dump at the base of that tower. Since I could first remember, I would hunt for refuse with maggots and rats, without even knowing who I was. No one ever told me. The black shadow towering tall into the sky, piercing cold and hunger, that's all there was there. Interesting, he finds this little decrepit thing, this being, this man, assumedly, finds a Baelet. He finds a Baelet, but it's in the shape of a Baelet. Did they merge? Is this Baelet and this man one? I first knew of myself when, as if driven by something, I went to spy on the humans above. What is that? A monster? Stone the beast! I ran. Then I dug a small hole. I ran back down to my own place. I came to fish through garbage at night, and by day I'd sit still in the hole, as if not breathing. And so, a long, long time passed. The shadow towered firmly, unchanging. My hole grew deeper so I could escape from it. Deeper, unknown to anyone. Deeper. But one day, a strange thing fell down my hole. A corpse. The first human corpse I'd ever seen. I was unable to move, as if frozen to that spot, and then, one after another came down. At some point, my dwelling was changed into the grave hole for the people who'd started settling around here. I was buried, crushed by corpses at the bottom of the hole, and no one knew about it. Holy shit. But I was starting to lose consciousness. I met them at the bottom of the hole. The 5 angels. The God Hand. Angels. Suddenly, hang on, there's more. The angel showed me the world. Suddenly I perceived myself and everything surrounding everything possessed a word, form, and meaning. I comprehend that the intense things filling me were anger, sadness, and fear. Also that the world I knew was filled with despair, and that I was nobody, buried and fading away in the deep. I cried out, a cry like both a baby's first and a dying man's last, in a voiceless voice. And the angels answered me. They said, "In exchange for something, we will grant your wish." For something? Wish? Yes. The something is this world that surrounds me, and the wish is to hatch the perfect world. It is a fucking Bailet, one unknown in the depths of depths. It is a fucking Bailet mixed with a human. They fused. What the fuck? Dude, that's terrifying. The dialogue here, like the writing is insane. Like the things that this thing is saying, like one of the most standout things here is like, I cried out, a cry like both a baby's first and a dying man's last, in a voiceless voice. Have you guys ever had those, like, I wouldn't say dreams, but have you guys ever had those nightmares where like you're in a really stressful situation, where you desperately need to like cry out or scream or get attention or do anything where you need to speak and there are no words? Like, that's what that reminds me of, like those nightmares where it's like there's just nothing that comes out of you, even though like your brain is screaming. So there's our reveal at the base of this thing. His wish is to hatch the perfect world. So in exchange for something, they'll grant the wish. So the something that he is exchanging is the world that surrounds him. And the wish is to hatch the perfect world. Interesting. Let's move into chapter 159. An egg? Because he wants to hatch something. The threatened. Okay, it's a Bailet with legs. And tentacles and mandibles and stuff. But it's also an egg. Yes, I am an egg. The egg of the perfect world. The perfect world? What does that mean? I crawled out of my hole and closely observed the newly arrived humans. And the ones I glimpsed there would fall down dead, absurdly and indiscriminately. Then the suffering and fear of the living, trying to escape that death. The deceit-filled system established to conceal that chaos. The people caught between the order of the crooked system and death. The bizarre festivals where their own hands they gave shape to the shapeless fear they wished to escape. Both the hunters and the hunted, every one of the threatened, was enthralled by heat. The world was ugly. My garden was buried by the debris of that ugly world. What the hell do you mean to do? This grudge? Are you going to take revenge on the people in Albion? One time, I caught sight of a certain girl. The girl lived by selling her body to men. She was possessed by disease, near to death, and about to be crushed at any time by a world full of fear. But the girl had something to rely on. The leader of her group gathered girls together and lived heartily through these harsh days. Nina and me? The girl clung to her. She took refuge with her like a torch in the night. But the torch didn't just cover the girl in warmth. It threw light upon an inflamed wound hidden by the dark. Far out. But those threatened by the dark can by no means ever let go of a torch. All they can do is stare in blank surprise at their illuminated, disgustingly cruel selves and continue to suffer it. And to protect their stunted self-esteem, they depend on it, all the while hating it. Cravenly, deceitfully. I too, while abhorring this world that only buried and crushed me, cannot escape from that light. When it comes to those humans mad with fear, swarming like bugs beneath the tower, nothing will ever change. The ugly, the craven, the deceitful, the threatened, they who cling as they hate. There is but one thing we truly desire. It is the definitive missing piece between the old world and the new. There's a brand of sacrifice on its tongue. Trying to recreate the eclipse. Namely. Fuck. And we cut back to Guts taking on Big Wheel Boy. This is a very, very compelling part of the story, huh? And he's crying as he gets cut into and pushed back. God damn, it's just a whirlwind of just lines. It's crazy, everything going on right now. Well, the hook claw comes back at him once again. He blocks it on his sword. This is just 3 of them, dude. This is just 3 of them. Getting smacked and pushed backwards into columns once again. While everybody's just kind of standing and watching helplessly. Guts gets pushed back, just tumbling along the ground. Oh, he quickly dodges underneath him. Under the wheel. Oh, and the legs come off. And a throwing knife in the eye. Nice, that was dexterous. Well done. Hell yeah. Sliced him too. Nice work. He's fighting with those freaks. And winning? Is he human? Of course he's winning, because he's the man If you train hard under me, someday you too can be a master of elf dimension style. Good old Puck. Fucking hell. What? What is this? We still got more. Still got more defenders. I'm scared. So scared. Luca. That brings the threatened to an end. Interesting. Wow, this is a powerful collection of chapters. Birth Ceremony is insane, dude. Birth Ceremony is wild. Thank you so much for watching this episode, reading along with me through these chapters of Berserk, as next time we start with chapter 160 and beyond, and we'll see what's next in terms of Guts fighting off against these pseudo-apostles, this egg that is going to hatch the perfect world, and we'll see if Skull Knight is able to rescue Luca from his embrace. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.